Alrighty, let's get right into it, man. Shakur Stevenson says that he wants to go to war. He said he wants his next fight to be a war. Matter of fact, let me move out of the way so y'all can read that. He says, I hope my next fight a war. So see how I really get. Y'all be tweaking like I can't get like that. Now, my take on this is this. Wars are created. You don't have to hope for a war, bro. You do not have to hope for a war. If a fighter wants to go to war, I'm a boxer with good bricks.
What's
I'm a
happening?
boxer. If you want to go to war, you don't have to hope for it. You don't got to wish for it. You don't have to pray for it. You bite down on your mouthpiece and you throw the defense out the window. All your defensive principles, you throw them out the window. And then you go out there and you try to take somebody up out of it. That's what happens when you go into war, bro. So Shakur said he hopes his next fight is a war. Personally, I don't believe him. Because you don't have to wait on another man to start a war. You just go in there and you do it. Bud Crawford started a war with Mean Machine. Bud Crawford ended up on one knee in that fight. Because when you go to war and you throw defense out the window, you leave yourself vulnerable. So that's the real reason why Shakur hasn't really been in the war, is because he doesn't want to take those type of risks. And that's okay. That's his business. But I just don't believe it when he says that he hopes his next fight is a war. I don't think that he really wants to be in a war. Whenever you hear him talk about boxing, he talks about making sure that he makes money and making sure that he's healthy after he retires. Wars don't lead to healthiness. The war isn't about it.
No, yeah, that's what I'm with.
Yeah, so I disagree, man. I don't think that he Tony
Yeah, I'm
Montana.
with you on that.
Oh, I also don't. If you really want a war, go to war. If you get to fight with Tank, go to war. Tank can take you to war. But I don't think Shakur will go to war with Tank. Like Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns went to war with Hagler, but Hagler didn't give him no choice. I don't think Shakur will go to war with Tank. He says y'all be speaking like you can't get
Nah,
like that. But we've never seen you get like that, brother. That's why people are saying that, you can't get like that. We've never seen you try to push the fight. You got in there with Audemars Jr. and you didn't take him to war. Like Tony Montana said, you want to go to war? I take you to war. I don't believe you, Shakur. I don't believe you.
AJ,
It was a website with Mel here.
boy, you don't know this, but you got another video on YouTube that hit 1 million on somebody else's account. You don't know it though. I forgot the name, bro. I'm finna go look for it real quick, and I'm gonna come back and give you the name. But it did 1 million views, bro, on somebody else's YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Nina, it's all good because I don't think that I'm gonna really have much in this society because of my beliefs and shit. But I believe that in the next society, in the world to come, I'm gonna be fine. So,
What you mean?
no, listen to me when I tell you this. I'm dead serious when I say this. I'm the type of person. I made a video about this the other day. I will get on TV and say black people are the chosen people of God. I don't have no stake in this society. You understand what I'm saying? Whoever using my video, they probably somebody that'll tell you things like leftist ideologies and shit like that. Most of the people who are successful in this society, they go along to get along, or they all the way left, they all the way with Satan. I don't go along with shit besides the Bible, and I'm not getting down with no Satan at all. So what does that mean? That means that I'm probably gonna get blackballed from all of this stuff. Somebody else could take my video, get 1 million views, make money, good. But 9 times out of 10, that person won't be on the other side. The Bible say what? It says it's easier for a needle to go through a haystack than for a rich man to be in the kingdom of heaven. So a lot of these people that are successful here, they're not going to be on the other side. So I don't really give a damn. Tell them take the video and make as much money as they want.
I respect
Man,
that.
I know you don't care, but can I at least tell you what video it was?
Yeah, it's cool.
It was the video of you breaking down Tank knocking Frank Davis out.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean Frank Martin.
If I try to post a video like that, I'll get flagged. They're going to say copyright.
Bro, that's still money though, bro. Like you can take that from
No,
them.
it's not money. You don't understand. If I post that very same video on YouTube it'll be copyright. They'll say copyright. They don't allow me to post actual because they saw the impact I had on TikTok. They don't allow me to post actual recent clips of boxing events at all. They flag my channel.
That's crazy, man.
No, that's great. That's great. Did you hear what I just told you? A lot of these people that's successful here, they will not be on the other side.
I
That's
don't
why
like
I
this game.
respect certain things. But anyway, let's get back to the money.
Hey, yeah. I'm with you on that, KJ. Though I don't think he don't. I don't think he gonna allow himself to go to war. Like, cause soon as he get cracked, he gonna go back to his defense.
What do you do best?
Like, yeah, he gonna go. And I'm not knocking him for that. I'm not.
He gonna go for what he know.
Yeah, I'm not knocking him for that. I'm not knocking him. But we heard him versus when he said Devin should have said fuck the fans. What he say? He said Devin should have said fuck.
He said I would never say.
Yeah.
He said I would. He said no. He said I would never fight like how Devin fought. That's what
Yeah.
he said in a million years. But now he's saying. He said I hope my next fight is a war, so I can show I really. He said so I can show ends how I really get. Y'all be tweaking like I can't get like that. And
Well,
like,
he must want a war. Well, he must want a war with somebody that ain't cracking like that. And even then, your ass can still get knocked out.
Listen,
So
yeah, I mean, it's good for him to talk like this because he probably could go to war with Floyd Schofield. Floyd Schofield is a green bean.
yeah, for
And I
sure.
don't even know if he will go to war with Floyd. Floyd hit pretty hard. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Going to war with me, cause man, when you get cracked, I just think when he get cracked, he gonna go for what he know. That's all I think.
Yeah, me too.
That's it. When he get cracked, he gonna he not gonna allow somebody to. Cause if he go to war, that means you just going blow for blow. You allowing somebody to stay in the fight. You not dominating the fight, and you don't want. He not gonna let nothing be that close. I just don't believe that because he don't got the knockout power.
He's used to running away with rounds too. I don't think that he's gonna because cautiously or subconsciously he's not gonna be comfortable knowing that it's a close fight, knowing that the last 4 or 5 rounds he didn't have it in the bag. He's used to running away 8, 9, 10, 11 rounds. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
He used to bringing out that broom.
Yeah, he ain't doing that. And then he ain't gonna go to war, like I said. I doubt he wouldn't go to war with no Luma or no Tank or nothing like that. He wouldn't do that with those guys. It would be it gotta be somebody just like Artem, like he just fought Artem.
Because y'all remember when Shakur used to let his hands go at 126, 130? At the end of the day, it's a difference between letting your hands go and going to war. I'll give you an example. I was sparring the other day, right? My nose got bloody. You know why? Because in my mind, I had already made a decision as soon as the round started. I'm about to take the fight to this brother. So I wasn't in there, oh, I'm going to make you miss. I'm going to show defense. I'm going to da-da-da. I was in there trading. I made a cautious decision that I'm going to trade with this man, and it's going to be what it's going to be. The results was a bloody nose. So Shakur talks about his health. If you want to care about your health, then you're never going to go to war with nobody. War is not good for the boxer's health long term. So when a boxer says, let's go to war, they're also saying, I don't give a fuck about my own health. I don't think Shakur is going to do that. I don't think.
And that one, yeah, I was already saying. Then we talking. I remember everybody know what he did at 126 and all that stuff. 130. This is 135. This
it don't matter because he wasn't in no wars. Period. They say if you keep don't box. I agree, Leo.
Well, he was letting his hands go. He was punishing shit.
He punished Jamel Herring. That was the only fight where he punished somebody. Jamel Herring.
He was letting his hands go though. He wasn't doing what he doing at 135.
Guys are bigger and they're hitting harder.
I understand why.
He already said that he has to get
he don't got power at 135. So that's what he said.
I'm gonna tell you something crazy, man. Shakur, if you come and train with me on Sunday, I can get you some power, bro. I'll take you to a hill, this hill out in Baltimore. You're gonna run up the hill for an hour. Then get you a sled like how I got a sled. Then we go to the other field, and we're going to run with the sled attached for an hour in the other field. You're going to be strong as shit. I don't know what type of bullshit they got you doing now. If you come with KJ on Sunday, you're gonna be strong at 135,
Man,
140.
I'm gonna have hell nah. He gonna have to come over here with Kawaki. I'm gonna have him walk on nails. I'm just playing.
What?
I'm just
That's
fucking with him,
walking
man.
on
This
nails.
man,
I'm just fucking with y'all.
that man trying to have him injured before the fight.
Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all, bro.
But yeah, man, they said KJ they got 1,000,000 views. Somebody used my video, got 1,000,000 views. That's dope. Hey Juan, you gotta subscribe to come up, man. They said I feel like Shakur Power is average, but with his style, he's not going to stop people.
Facts.
Shakur got good accuracy, so he has good power. If he didn't have good power, De Los Santos would have walked him down. But at the end of the day, it's up to Shakur. Do you want to really go to war? You want to go to war? Okay. I tell you how to go to war. In order to go to war, you have to let go of the fear of the fear of the unknown, the fear of what's going to happen, the fear of getting knocked out, the fear of getting hurt, the fear of slurring your words 20 years down the line after you retire from boxing, the fear of becoming like James Toney. Once
That's
you
a
let go of
reasonable fear.
the fear of becoming paralyzed.
That's a
The fear of
reasonable
becoming
fear,
invincible,
KJ.
like Pritchard
That's
Capone.
not. That's
I
not
ain't
an
gonna lie though.
outrageous fear to have.
Like
Then and only then can you let your hands go.
I feel like Shakur will let his hands go better against a dude like him, Schofield.
I don't know.
I feel like
Schofield can
once
crack though, but I
You
yeah
say
once
let somebody's hands go. Nobody's looking for a jab and a straight left, or just a straight left, and then you move forward and then jump backwards. When dudes say, "Bro, let your hands go," they're looking for 5+ combinations. They're looking for you to crack through. They're looking for you to sit down on your shot. They said Rose B. Tank, would you try to make 140 to fight him? Hell no. Nina, I don't give a damn about what all these other dudes. They got their own life that they living. I'm living my life, so I wouldn't say, "Oh, I squad Roach, I fight him." Da, da, da. No, I fight at 154. Roach and them, they are
damn,
smaller.
that's crazy. You spar Roach and you bigger than Cuz.
No, that ain't shit.
I thought you
Personally, I
wait, KJ,
spar
I
with
thought you weighed
them.
135.
Huh?
Nah, KJ like 154, ain't it?
154, Arthur. You be sounding crazy. First you said I was short as hell. Now you talking about 135. I'm 154.
Man, that video had me thinking you was a little ass
165.
dude.
I beat up on dudes who are 165. I'm talking about live action. I fought dudes 165.
I believe you. I believe you.
They said stand on your business. Somebody said that's not even a big weight difference.
Yes, the fuck it is in boxing.
Bro, this is somebody that obviously don't fight. Listen, I'm not somebody that would ever drain my body. Like I'm strong within my 154. I'm strong. That's where I need to be. I would even go to 160, but you won't see me fight nobody at 47.
Like Roach fight at 130, KJ fight at 154, bro.
Yeah.
KJ, you ever been with some Europeans?
Man, people just, I ain't gonna say that, but man, listen, people just don't understand.
No, I'm saying in boxing it is a big difference.
That's why, just
I ain't
go
about
ahead.
to go back and forth with a dude. He obviously don't box. I think Shakur needs to drop Floyd once or twice and make a statement and get the Tank fight. So there's nothing Shakur could do to get the Tank fight. If Tank wanted to fight Shakur, he would. If Brandon got him way too much, just like KJ.
Anyways,
Warrior, I would like to tell you, I appreciate your fandom. Said KJ got stopped. I saw it. Oh yeah. Keyboard Warrior, I appreciate your fandom, bro. And I need people like you. And I need you to follow me on YouTube. When I have my first professional fight, I need you to be there.
His name speaks out, cuz.
I know. So they're sparring though, and KJ wasn't trying to knock out Rhodes. Yeah, I actually wasn't, but if I sparred him again, I would, because he tried to knock me out. So if I spar him again, hey. Hey, I don't like that shit. Yeah, Shakur need to get strong at 135. Said Shakur will win by decision, but I don't see him Tank having a 12 rounds and not knocking him. He said he tried to knock you out when he was tired. Yeah, I mean, I don't even care about that. It just because he was tired too. That motherfucker was breathing. Keyboard Warrior said, "KJ, I'll stop you." Keyboard, I appreciate your fandom, bro. Much love. I can't take you serious because I know that you're a fan, but I appreciate it because where would you be without?
He said he in Maryland. That nigga, he didn't even be lying.
Nah, he's just bluffing, bro. Plus the training that I'm doing, like I don't want to be getting there with no regular civilians. Like I'm not letting you up unless you subscribe.
I was gonna say, KJ, you ever had the opportunity to get with any Europeans?
What you mean, like somebody from?
Yeah, get some work in with any Europeans.
Nah,
Get some of that Eastern European style.
it don't matter. My coach pretty much teach that shit, like the footwork and stuff. And then me being just a naturally great athlete, I take what Loma and them do and I take it to a whole other level. Like they do everything back and forth, back and forth. I could do all that, but I could do it in all different angles. Like Ali and Ray Robinson, Ray Leonard. But that's just because of the blackness. Like my ceiling always gonna be higher than a Loma or Usyk or them. They just can't move like me. They can't dance like me. They
Hey,
can't look
KJ,
like me. They
who you
can't
got
talk
in the
like me.
who you got in the Usyk and Fedor rematch?
It's this
I
weekend
got
too.
Usyk.
Okay, I
Hey,
do
what's
too.
the dude? Y'all see the dude get dropped this weekend?
Jaime Mugia.
Him and
Yeah,
McGee,
No, he ain't
yeah,
get dropped. He got
he got
stopped.
knocked out. Stop.
yeah. Knocked out, knocked out.
Yeah, I mean it don't matter because you gotta understand like Jaime whole career. Jaime
He caught
Munguia.
his
You know
ass.
what I love about Jaime Munguia? Jaime Munguia's entire career, his entire career has been manufactured. He fought a bunch of nobodies in Mexico that we're never going to hear about. I watched him lose to Greg Hogan, the Irishman, in Mexico, but they robbed Hogan. At 154, he was a weight bully. Didn't do a damn thing. Didn't win a belt at 160. Didn't win a belt
No
at
defense.
168. And got a Canelo fight with an undefeated record. After that Canelo fight, he got that little bit of money. He probably not even training how he was training. And he fought a man with only 5 knockouts and got sparked.
Hey, he was
He
24-0,
fought
man.
with a
He was
serious
24-0
boxer.
for a reason.
Hmm?
He was 24-0 for a reason too.
That's what I was ready to say, though. The dude he fought was a serious boxer. So it just shows you the level of competition that Jaime Munguia has been facing. Jaime Munguia got in there with somebody to really do this. I went and watched the fight. I watched it at like 5 in the morning on Sunday. And that dude was putting his hands up, good defense, and he was moving. Jaime Munguia is a dude that fights in a straight line.
And he hit with that
Move
same
one
right hand a couple
motherfucker,
times before that too.
open up all different type of angles that Jaime Munguia is not going to be able to see.
That right hand was landing a couple times before in the earlier rounds.
You talking about
Bruno.
Yeah, KJ, I seen you in Supreme video. I mean Supreme Live.
He popped up while I was on TikTok. Ivan Global, you gotta subscribe to come up, man. They said Munguia wasn't stepping out of range. Munguia never steps out of range. He dips his head.
He always been a line to
fight
fight.
in a straight line, just like Canelo.
Hey KJ, let me tell. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all, bro. Let me tell y'all the dumbest shit a dude told me the other day, bro. A dude said you don't need footwork to utilize angles in boxing.
I mean, you don't. You could have angles right in front of somebody.
I know, but I'm saying is like you get better angles with footwork. Is what I'm saying.
I mean, that's subjective, but the guy's right. You can stand right in front of somebody and create angles. He said Munguia is only slightly above average, to be honest. Got exposed. Exactly. The Munguia is slightly above average. That's a perfect way to summarize how many. Said Berlanga acting like he got a title. Just my take, but his performance was lackluster against Canelo. Berlanga, Munguia, Charlo, all of those fights were filler fights. Those are fights that Canelo shouldn't even have done. Canelo was supposed to be out here fighting Benavidez. You know what I mean? Fighting a David Morrell. He's supposed to be fighting real. He's supposed to have got the rematch with Bivol. Bivol said he wanted to fight Canelo at 68. Canelo's supposed to take that fight. Instead, he's fighting a fight that he knows he's going to win. Because he's at a point where his fans support him regardless. Hey, keyboard warrior, if you continue to try to take away from the live, I'm going to block you. So I want you to stay in your place, man. Be very careful about the next thing that you text in the chat.
But I was gonna say, I was hoping I had high hopes for Munguia.
I knew he was trash.
You said what?
I knew he was trash.
Yeah, I wanted history to repeat itself in a sense where Floyd taught Canelo a great lesson. I was hoping that. Listen.
Get him out of here, KJ.
Oh yeah. See, he couldn't even stand.
Not you that's talking.
You talking about keyboard warrior? Keyboard warrior. I like to say, peace.
That nigga weirdo, bro.
He not no weirdo. He a fan.
Yeah, you hogging up the chat and shit. And anybody got time for that?
They said, can Shakur even? But hold up. Go back to your point, Arthur.
Well, what I was saying was, you know how Floyd taught Canelo a great lesson in boxing? Taught him to use his head movement more. Taught him
Hmm?
to bring up his hands up more. Use his defense. Have an active high guard. Um, I was hoping that same thing was gonna happen with Munguia because Munguia, he puts his face in your chest, and that's his defense, and he just let his face take all the punches. Like that's what he was doing every single fight forever.
Yellow was doing counters, like crazy counters with his head movement years before he fought Floyd.
Yeah,
Canelo had been
he just
watching
got
Floyd
better with
before
it.
he fought Floyd. Just being in the ring with Floyd gave him an even greater perspective. And that happens with boxers. So, for example, when I sparred with Roach is a really great fighter, but when I sparred with him, I was like, oh, I could be even more accurate because this motherfucker is real accurate. So I went and worked on my accuracy. Like when you actually get to see it firsthand, you can get better from it. But Canelo would always had more in his bag, way more than Munguia. Munguia's bag has been basic from day one. He's gonna have a basic bag when he retires. He is an old school Mexican style fighter. But the Mexicans, they have improved. Like you got Ben Rodriguez out here putting on for Mexico. You got Canelo putting on for Mexico. The Mexicans have improved. They're not just coming in like Cesar Chavez in a straight line with some head movement trying to trade. You got dudes out here with footwork. They going back to that Sanchez counter punching. I mean timing.
I beg
Munguia
to
is a
differ. I beg to
throwback
differ. I
Mexican
think,
style fighter.
yeah,
He trash.
yeah. I know. Rodriguez is a Mexican. Yeah, he is. That's what he claimed, and he trained with Robert Garcia and all that. But he really an American though. Like
I don't even
it's
want to hear
it's
it. Like at the end of the
it's the same
day,
with Benavidez. It's the same with Benavidez.
at
Like
the
those
end of
two are
the at
American.
the end of the day, them boys they got Mexican in their blood, bro.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's their fan base. That's who they like back up with. But they don't really like give off that Mexican vibe. Like they have
Okay, so
active
what's
defense.
Canelo then?
Huh?
What is Canelo? Because Canelo don't fight like a Mexican fighter, and he's born in Mexico, born
No,
and
I'm
raised in
not.
Mexico.
I'm not talking about Canelo. I'm not talking about Canelo.
I know. I'm saying, how can you say Bam American?
I'm
How
talking
you
about
gonna
his. I'm talking about his
substantiate
style.
that? How
I'm
you
talking about
gonna
his style.
substantiate that?
I'm talking about his style. I'm talking about his style,
Okay, so
not
Bam
his
has an
heritage.
American style. Canelo has an American style, and he's born and bred over in Mexico.
And that's weird to me. Yeah, and
That's
that's
not
that's
weird. If you listen, the so-called Mexican style has always been much to do about nothing. It's always been overrated. When Julio Cesar Chavez fought Meldrick Taylor, he was getting his ass handed to him until he landed that 12th round knockout shot. And really, Meldrick got up, but Meldrick was out of it. So that's a controversial decision, but it is what it is. When he got in there with Pernell Whitaker, he got his ass handed to him once more, and Pernell finished the job and made him look like nothing. You know why? Because you cannot be a throwback Mexican style fighter that wants to be in the center of the ring going in a straight line. It's not going to work against elite level boxers. It will never work against elite level boxers. It says that's why you are still a 26-year-old prospect.
keyboard warrior.
Oh, you back? I'm 25, keyboard. I'm gonna block your ass again. How many accounts you want to make tonight? We could do this all night. Shit. Munguia was never even good as Canelo was when he fought Floyd. So how is the same thing gonna happen? Exactly. Munguia he just trash, bro. I understand that you want good things, but bro, it's like if you're dealing with a 304. You may want her to be a wife, but she don't got it. She's missing certain elements. Like she's missing self-respect, self-esteem. You know what I mean? Things like that. Munguia is missing what? Defense. Even though Tank Davis said that defense don't win in boxing, we know that was a load of bullshit. Defense wins and dominates in boxing. Munguia is missing defense. It's like he doesn't even try. He started moving his head a little bit in his last couple of fights, but outside of that, he has no footwork. You know what I mean?
He puts combinations though. He puts combinations together. That's about good
Yeah, he
thing.
has good offense, but it's not like he knows what makes him special about offense. Does he set up big shots?
No, not really.
Does he have great speed? What I mean, does he have great power? Nothing. Hey,
You
I
know,
was playing Undisputed Canelo versus Bud, and I'm taking Bud. He has a longer wingspan, and they the same height. Bro, I ain't need to play Undisputed to know that, neither. But you damn right. I'm taking Bud, too.
Yeah.
Even the fact that Jaime Munguia got knocked out, Canelo couldn't knock that man out. Canelo's power isn't what it used to be. So I don't know why everybody acting like Canelo's just gonna knock out Bud. This is not the Canelo of old.
I
It's
think the
Canelo
people,
getting old.
I think the most prominent fighters with like a Mexican style that like, you can actually solidify and say is people like Oscar Valdez and people like what's that boy name? Pitbull Cruz. You know, I think
Oscar
those are like.
Valdez ain't did shit recently, for real.
Once
Well,
Munguia
I'm
learns,
saying like
he learn how
like
to
a
box.
Mexican style.
Y'all need to stop with that. Munguia is not never gonna be decent. Canelo took Munguia exactly rolling 20s. Munguia is
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
believe
be an
that.
average fighter. That's it. The only
I
reason
feel
why he
Canelo
told
carried
I
him.
ain't
Munguia
gonna lie. I remember
is
Canelo
because
did a
Munguia has a good
big
promotion
round.
behind him, and Munguia was built up to be a dude to fight Canelo. So you got to think, in boxing, they have to build, just in life, period, they have to build antagonists. They have to build villains for their hero. They don't want to build up a villain that might actually dethrone the hero unless the villain can make more money than the hero. So all of this stuff is fixed to some degree. Munguia is somebody that they've been looking at for years and saying, okay, this is a nice fighter. We're going to build up his name and eventually get a big Mexican showdown between him and Canelo. There are other fighters out there that will beat the hell out of Canelo, but that's not a part of the plan. And they don't have no type of fan base for them to be dethroning the king that brings in so much money. That's what y'all don't get. And you have to understand that when you look at a dude like Munguia, his career is 100% manufactured. I watched him lose to Greg Hogan. I watched him lose to Greg Hogan in Mexico, and they robbed the hell out of Hogan. Munguia is not that. He's an average fighter. That's it.
People
That's
also
why
trying to
Canelo
say
won't say
that.
the boogeyman's name. Exactly. Canelo would never ever even utter David Benavidez. They talking about Berlanga was dreaming of Canelo. Canelo dreaming of David. But it's not a dream, it's a nightmare.
People was also trying to say that the referee, and it's not just like random people. These are like other people in boxing, like other fighters, retired fighters. You know, people with names in boxing. They were saying that the ref counted kind of fast for Munguia.
It don't even matter, bro. Munguia, he's not supposed to get in there and get dropped like that and by a dude with no name. I think, to be honest with you, Munguia put on a bad showing, not because, not just because I think he's an average fighter, but because he got paid. As a fighter, if you listen to fighters, even the best ever, like Marvin Hagler said, it's hard to do road work when you're sleeping in silk sheets. So once you get that big check, right? You get that big millions M's check, 5, 10, 15 million. Then you have to decide whether or not you really are a fighter. A lot of fighters are fighting for opportunity to take themselves out of poverty so they can live a certain lifestyle. Once you get the lifestyle, that's when you find out whether or not you're really a fighter. It's like if you give a woman a wedding ring, you give her a wedding ring, right? If you don't have a prenup signed up, now you're gonna see the real her. If she really wants to be there, or if she's only using you to take your shit and make your life a living hell.
That's
So
what
money is like giving a woman a wedding ring for a fighter. You're gonna find out everything that you otherwise wouldn't have known.
what's up with Frank Martin right now. I'm like, after the knockout, you think you're gonna put in some work, make sure that shit don't happen again. But at the same time, he got that bag. So hey,
What's up, KJ?
What's good, Rick?
Man, you know
and,
what?
and he and him and Earl and my bad, cuz my
I
bad.
like
But
Munguia. I like Munguia as a person. I think he's a good kid, but man, he's in a different. He's like in the C League, man. You
Yeah,
know,
average, man.
he's average. He's average. I
I've
like
seen
him.
fighters and the amateurs with better setups, better tricks, better footwork than Munguia. Munguia literally just goes in a straight line. Some head
Yeah.
movement. If he's on the inside, he'll put his hands up, not even a block, just to get ready to trade. Everything with him is just punch, 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 punch. All offense, no defense.
Yep. And the other one that's mediocre, but he's a strong kid, is Berlanga. He's strong. He did.
Oh yeah, Berlanga, another C-class fighter.
Yeah,
Canelo
Berlanga
been fighting
average.
these C-class fighters back to back. God damn.
Yep.
That's what Canelo. I see why they name him Canelo. That
Yeah.
motherfucker
And you know,
C-class fighter.
and you know what that does, KJ? It makes Canelo
Gentlemen.
look bad.
I ain't
No,
gonna lie,
actually, it makes
Canelo.
him look good, Rick Gallen, because we're in
Well,
one of the most ignorant time periods of boxing and life, not just boxing, but life in
and
general.
he's taking advantage of it.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people take
I got you. I got
That's
advantage
you.
of the
crazy.
time period that we in, man.
Canelo used to fight the best. That's crazy.
Well, no,
I
it's not
mean, when you
crazy.
when you getting out,
Always
when you
goes
getting
way out
out,
of the
it
sport.
makes
So
sense.
he wants to leave out on a good note. I can't get mad at him for that. I get mad at his fans when they try to defend it though.
Like I was gonna say. I mean, it makes sense. You know, he's on top. He's the
All
king
right,
right
man. I gotta
now
let you guys
of
go. I gotta
boxing.
take care of some stuff. But hey, nice talking to you, man.
All right, Rick Gallen, have a
Take
good
care.
one.
Take care. Bye.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, KJ. You know, you can't really get mad at him. You know what I'm saying? He did his time. He fought the guys.
Yeah,
And
I
he,
understand people getting mad at Tank. It's like you ain't fight nobody. Canelo fought everybody. So if he wants to go out on a good note and be a little hoe at the end, it's okay.
yeah. Because at the end of the day, people won't remember him for that anyway. They'll
Yeah,
remember him for
Yeah,
you was
Canelo.
married. You was married for 20 years.
That's why
You
Tank.
like
That's why
it
Canelo
was
and Tank
good for
so
you for
different.
20 years. She cheated on you year 21. You can only be so you like damn 20 years down the drain, but she gave you a good 20 though. You know what I mean? Most men don't get that. Most men don't get
yeah.
a good 2 years.
He had a good run, a real good run too.
Yeah,
Yeah, real
that's
good
different.
run, man. You gotta
You know what I'm saying?
appreciate it. You gotta check it and
That's the
respect
difference
it.
between Canelo and Tank. At least
I got
Canelo
Morel.
once
I got
fought the
Morel,
best.
man. Huh?
I say at least Canelo once fought the best. That nigga Tank ain't fighting shit.
Exactly. That's the thing. That's why I said that. I understand people getting mad at Tank
Wait, why you got Morel?
because of the footwork,
I got
man.
Morel. Yeah, I
Footwork.
got Morel too.
The only way Morel gonna lose if he try to fight Benavidez fight like Morel been hunting the man down. Morel got in the press conference, talked a bunch of shit. I ain't understand the word he said because he spoke in Spanish.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah,
Morel
yeah.
has that footwork in the Cuban boxing school, the Cuban boxing craft. So he could do things that David Benavidez can't do. David does the same thing every fight. David was able to use his size and his experience and his natural volume punching, his natural pressure on people and to dominate them. If Morel uses feet, use those angles, and if he uses the same balls and verb that I heard from him in that press conference, he could win. He has much
Hey,
faster feet than David
KJ, that's
Benavidez.
crazy. Supreme said the same shit you said.
That is crazy.
I agree, and I'll tell you why as well. I think you're totally right because the thing about Benavidez, he's kind of linear. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna come straight for you, and that's what he wants to do every fight. He wants to take the guy's head off. So
Benavidez is like a souped up Errol Spence.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for
That
sure.
style is like a disaster waiting to happen. Because once you meet a high level boxer and you only fight in one way, they're gonna set you up for some big shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
hey,
with the
you got
footwork,
me the
he can get out of the
you
way
got
of
me the
a
high
lot of that
level
stuff.
boxer.
Yeah, he one dimensional.
You got me the high level boxer though, like
But
Bud.
it's the same thing with
Well,
Rinky Wright.
Morel might be
Rinky
that
Wright
high
had
level
that
boxer
style.
though, Rick.
He might be.
Rinky,
I'm not knocking it. He might be. But
Because
if he
I've
ain't,
but
seen
he gonna look
some
like
of his
Hey,
Sean
shit,
hey,
Porter.
hey,
some of his
KJ,
angles.
He
KJ. If
might
we
just be
calling
Sean Porter.
we
He might
calling
just be Sean
Canelo,
Porter.
we calling Canelo out on David Benavidez.
I
He
don't
ain't gonna
think
fight
so.
David Morrell. Shit,
Hey, Sean Porter was good. He'll give you a good fight.
you heard me, KJ?
No, but Sean Porter didn't understand angles until like the last two fights of his career. Dave Morrell
Yeah.
came with the scene, knocking dudes out with footwork and angles.
You heard me, KJ?
No, I
I
heard you,
said,
but I said we touched on that before. Like we don't know if Canelo could beat Morrell because Morrell's natural dimensions. Canelo's a guy where they have to match him up good. He's undersized at 168. He doesn't want to lose weight and make 160 anymore. So he's a dude with perfect matchmaking. He can continue the facade of being a great fighter, but he's no longer a great fighter. He's in the middle between good and great. He's a very good fighter right now. He's no longer great.
Where they fighting this at? Where they fighting this at? What class?
170 lightweight, light heavyweight. My fault.
He
He
can
is
make that.
good, but he's been larger than everyone he fights. That's facts. He's been a weight bully.
he was the same size as what's that man named The Ukrainian, what was his name?
The guy that he just
Same size.
fought.
Yeah, he was the same size as him.
Yeah, and then he couldn't put him away.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about that. I think his bad habits too. You know what I'm saying? So this is also just his second fight at 175,
So
and
why
he's
he want to
trying.
go to war with that little boy Floyd and not Elwin? Well, Elwin De Los Santos is one of the most dangerous fighters in the world. Floyd Schofield is a young fighter that still has to develop. Shakur even admitted that Floyd needs more skill. The only reason Shakur is going through with the fight is nobody else will even give him a fight. Floyd Schofield has a little bit of buzz, and Floyd Schofield going to be easy pickings. But Shakur has been trying to fight the best fighters in the world. But of course, you're gonna go at Floyd Schofield. Floyd Schofield don't offer the counterpunching and the power and the timing of Elwin De Los Santos. So everybody act like Elwin didn't get dropped. So what? He got dropped and got up and stopped Rayo Valenzuela. Nobody. That's like you missing a game winner, getting a rebound, and then hitting that shit. People not gonna be like, "Oh, but he missed it the first time." No, they gonna say you hit the game winner.
Well, speaking of lightweight, since we hop back on that, I was gonna say, the Grady twins, since they had their last fight, I was gonna say they was fighting grown men.
How's
They're
he
like,
cheating? What the fuck?
you
Oh
said
my
what?
god. I'm reading the comments, bro. My bad.
Okay. But yeah, they looked really good in the past fight. Both of them was fighting grown men.
They like Rayo ain't cracking
I don't
though.
know. Look, Kermel Moore was fighting a professional fighter, grown man, like dude was in his 30s. Kermel beat the hell out of him. And I went and looked the dude up, and the dude ain't have no type of good boxing career. So just because somebody is a grown man, don't mean that they're
That
gonna
shit,
provide resistance.
yeah, that shit don't be
Just so
meaning
you
though.
know that somebody can fight. When they get
I
in
was
the
talking about
fight,
the
the
age,
man
the
who
age of the
provide
Grandy twins. They're
resistance,
like 17, 16.
it don't matter. It depends. This is how
None
you gonna know.
17.
Listen, this is how you're gonna know when somebody can fight. With the Brady twins, whoever, anybody. This is a rule of thumb for anybody. When another man provides resistance for you, that's the only way for you to figure out whether or not you can fight. Me fighting somebody that I'm way better than, got way more skills than, and that's gonna lay down, that's not how you find out when somebody can fight. In recent time, I can give you a perfect example.
Jaleel Hackett.
Ben Whitaker. Ben Whitaker met resistance for the first time. And guess what? You didn't see him doing all that loosey-goosey breakdancing bullshit. Next thing you know, that grown man picked him up and tossed his ass out the ring. Before that, Ben Whitaker was struggling with that man.
He said he was injured.
Bro,
Yeah, no, that's not. Yeah.
that motherfucker ain't no injured. That man was letting his hands go. Ben Whitaker was letting his hands go. Oh, you talking about after he came out? No, when he got kicked out of the ring, when they picked him up and threw him out of the ring, he might have actually been injured because he felt very, very awkward. I don't think he faked that. Maybe he did, but I think he really got hurt. They said he was getting bullied in that fight. Exactly. That's my point. Resistance. You know how I know? Because I'm the resistance. When I jumped on the amateur scene with all these motherfuckers with 100 fights and 60 and 50 fights, and I'm coming out of nowhere, but you know what I did? I do that fucking road work. I put in 4, 6, 8, sometimes over 8 hours training and boxing in a day. So I'm the resistance when I show up. So I know what it's like to be in there and a man is skilled, but you keep on putting resistance on him. That's the only way that you find out if a man wants to fight. Not that they can fight, but if they want to really be in a fight. That's why I like to watch Ali fights. Because if you hit Ali, he's going to hit you back. If you hit him 10 times, he's going to hit you 11. If you hit him hard, he's going to try to knock your ass out. A lot of men don't have that quality. When you hit them hard, they quit. See what I'm saying? That's what everybody always talking about. Do you got that dog in him? Do you got that dog in him? I don't give a fuck about none of these prospects in their first 5 to 10 fights. But shout out to that white man, what's his name? Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn, I think his fighter got robbed, but his fighter lost.
Jaleel Hackett.
Jaleel Hackett. And Eddie Hearn told people after the fight, listen, not every prospect is going to become a champion. But along the way, these guys have to truly be tested. If you don't test them, they're not going to be ready for the championship moment anyway. So all y'all just trying to grab money and then send a dude out there to get knocked out. And Don talk about this all the time, but Jermell Charlo and Lubin, they sent Lubin out there at Charlo, and Lubin wasn't fully
Yeah, that was
developed.
not good. That was
So
not good for Lubin.
that's what a lot of these promoters are doing because they're just trying to cash out. They don't really care about the development of the fighter. And they also don't even care about truly investing because everybody knows the longer you invest, the better you allow a fighter to get, the bigger the fight is going to be. But they don't have the patience. They just want to throw these fighters out, get them fucked up. Okay, we're going to find another fighter.
And look at Lubin now too. Look at Lubin now.
Yeah.
That was Lubin's biggest fight with Jamel.
Yep.
You feel like that would have been the answer with Boots and Crawford if they fought?
Huh?
I said you feel like that would have been relatable to what you said with Boots and Crawford?
No. Boots just should never get in the ring with Crawford. He's going to get stopped. And it's not going to have nothing to do with what the hell I was talking about.
But that's why I like
Boots does good with resistance. It's just Crawford on a different level, bro. Like Boots, he's going to get stopped.
Hey, listen, the way y'all say he don't put his hands up, boy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, when you in there, like, okay, me, in sparring, I do whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's sparring. I work on shit depending on how I feel. But before a fight, I do like, you know how motherfuckers check their car and shit? Like, you check to see if your engine light on, let your car get hot for a second. You know what I mean? Check and see if any oil spills, all that. Before I walk in the ring for actual fight, I think about defense and my structure and all of that shit. Moving my head. Because this the real deal. It's not no fucking game. This is not like you can really lose your life out there. So in the fights, I'm thinking, I'm moving, I'm ducking and shit like that. Boots don't be doing none of that. He don't move his head. He don't duck punches. He just leave his chin up, depending on his athleticism, and he get cracked a lot. But he's usually a better athlete and a bigger man, so he's able to eat those punches and stop the fighter, just like we saw Errol Spence doing.
And
Crawford, he exposes those type of fighters. Fighters that don't have real defense, he exposes them with his accuracy, his power, his speed, and his IQ. He sets them up. He also moves around. Terrence doesn't just fight in the pocket. He'll move around to set you up. If Boots getting there with the defense that he got right now, he's going to get stopped. They say you must don't watch Boots, bro. No, you don't watch Boots. You only saw a highlight of him against a motherfucker that fight in a straight line doing the mix.
He did the slow-mo. He did the slow-mo move. That's what he know.
I watch Boots.
Majority of Boots casuals only watch that fight.
I watched Boots fight the Afro-Hispanic brother that was cussing him out. Boots whooped his ass. The dude was cussing him out. I watched Boots fight the Roman Villa fight. I watched Boots fight against Castillo Clayton. You didn't watch all these different fights, whoever in the comments. I know very well you didn't watch these fights. I watched these fights. I know what I'm talking about.
Majority of Boots fans watch a lot of his highlights.
Huh?
A majority of Boots fans watch his highlights.
Yeah. Oh, not just
they talking about that one fight.
Don't watch entire fights.
They talking about that one fight with the slow-mo.
For sure.
They
judge fights off of highlights.
Boots can, hold up. First off, Boots can fight. But can he beat Terrence Crawford? No. Because of what? Holes in his defense. Terrence will expose those holes and knock him out. Terrence hits harder than Boots too.
Crawford gonna punish him. Like, you think he punished Spence? He didn't really want to hurt Spence. He gonna punish him.
Terrence has so much. That's a great point, Bricks. Terrence has so much respect for Spence. He could have stopped him in the 5th or the 6th. He let the fight go on. He felt bad. We've never seen that happen before. And I promise you that's not going to happen with him and Boots. Remember, Terrence called Errol on the phone. They talked as men. You know what I mean? Probably talked about each other's family. Talking about they want to play basketball. This before they fought. Before that, they met up. They did the whole face. Years before that, they met up, did the face-off when Boots was, or Bud was like, bet $1 million. They have all this history. Boots and Bud have no history. So Bud going to do him like a stranger. He's going to do him the same way he do everybody else. He's going to
do him like how he would do Tio.
Yeah, exactly.
Punish him.
Because he got the same energy with the young. Like the young dudes like Tio and Boots, they have like a weird energy towards Bud for some reason. And you know, Bud's
Boots don't got no weird energy.
Boots in his weight class, bro.
You didn't see the interaction in person? He was talking all that mess before, like before when he was really.
Boots never talk trash. He just think that he's gonna win the fight. He's never talked trash.
Yeah, he did. He was saying
he talked $1 million worth of game, but Boots
ain't talk no. Tio talk trash, call you a monkey and all that.
Yeah, Boots never talk trash about Carl.
I'm talking about before when Terrence was still at 147. Boots was telling the rumors about the contract issues that they were gonna fight and how he didn't take the fight and how he took.
That's not talking. Yeah, that's not talking trash, Arthur Blow. Talking trash like me. If they say, "Oh, KJ, you have to fight Terrence Crawford," I'm gonna tell Terrence, "You an old ass man. You get in the ring with me, I'll make you look like an old ass man." Boo, you never gonna see a video of Boo saying that ever. That's just not. I've never heard that motherfucker talk trash ever. That's talking trash. Bud Crawford is on his last legs. He's a great fighter, Hall of Fame fighter, but he's on his last legs. So what does that mean? You go in there, you attack where it's weak. He's older. What can he not do that he used to do? He can't get on them toes no more like how he used to. So what you supposed to be doing? You supposed to get up on them toes. You supposed to dance. Boots don't fight like that.
Yeah,
So Boots
Boots
had
don't
no
fight like
chance to
that.
beat Terrence Crawford.
And another thing, what you said too, like people don't watch fight. They don't watch it more than once,
Yeah, they
and
don't. Yeah.
and they don't
Yeah,
know what
they
they
don't do none of that.
and they don't know what they watching when they watching. So you
They
gotta,
don't slow it down. They watch
yeah,
it from a fan perspective.
like you
Like
gotta
when
Yeah,
people
just.
watching
So
football, basketball, like, oh, he cute. Oh yeah,
Yeah, the first
that's how
time
they
I
watch
watch
it.
a fight, I can't really tell. I gotta watch it again because I'm
Yeah, you
watching.
have to. You gotta watch a
I'm
fight
watching it.
4 or 5 times. So do y'all have Boots over T.O.? Of course. Boots is a weight bully at 47. T.O. is a 140-pound fighter.
but Boots weight
T.O.
drain,
don't got
KJ.
no chance.
Boots weight drain though. That's what I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, he is, but he
Nah,
not
nah,
so
nah. He
much.
don't even
Not
look.
so much that
He
not.
weight drained. Any man that's truly weight drained not going to be still trying to fight at 47. Boots, if you look
Yeah,
at him, he don't. His legs are very skinny. He's tall, but his legs are skinny. He got some muscles in the upper body, but his legs are skinny, very skinny. So I don't think he really all that weight drained.
yeah.
I
But if
think.
a man really weight drained, bro, he'll move up to 54.
Yeah, I don't think it's to the point where where it's hurting him yet. He's still young.
Bro, I'm
And Boots train year round.
bro, he trying to get some on his resume.
It's not going to be nobody that you can get. Even if he would have fought Brian Norman, Brian Norman is nobody. So it's over. 147 is over.
T.O.
There's no
is though.
legends there. Right now, he could jump up at 54 and fight Virgil Ortiz. That's going to be a legendary talked about fight. Everybody already saw what Virgil put in work at
KJ, if
47.
KJ, if T.O. come up to 154 and fight you and you beat him, that's T.O. a good name on your resume. Even
No,
though
it's
he
not.
came from 140.
Not at
No, it's not.
154.
Bro, T.O. a baby to me. 140? Come on, bro. And he's not coming from
I'm
140. He's coming
telling
from
you,
lightweight.
bro,
He's coming from lightweight. That's not no good name. A good name
bro,
to
in
me
a
is
boxer,
that dude that just beat Tenzu, Bakram. That's a good name. You know why? Charlo ducked him. That's
I,
bro,
a
in
I
a
don't think.
boxing world, in the
Go ahead,
boxing
Nina.
world, it is, bro.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think he
think
talking
that's a
about like
good name for
accolades and
Boots.
shit like that.
bro.
Oh,
Fighting a motherfucker from lightweight, then y'all tripping.
But
No,
y'all
no,
gotta
no,
think
no.
it's more
KJ,
casuals that
KJ.
watch boxing
I
than
never.
actual people that's in
Nah,
boxing,
nah,
bro.
KJ. I never agree with him.
All I'm saying is, look, I don't need T.O. If you put me on a microphone in front of a crowd, it don't matter who I'm fighting, bro. I'm gonna make that shit interesting. But if I'm telling you the real name, I wanna fight Bakram. Cause Charlo ducked Bakram for years.
hey Nina.
What's up, my boy?
And
So
Bakram knocked
so
out Tim too. He dirted Tim.
so
He beat
so,
Bakram. You the man.
so I get what you're saying, right? Because I heard you say it's more casuals than actual legit fans. So I get the from that perspective. I get what you're saying, but he ain't gonna be respected by by the people.
Bro, it's not even gonna be respected by the casuals. Nino
Now,
understand all that
the
young
casuals they
people
don't
jumping
they
up in
just they
weight.
retarded.
Boxing is
They you
about
got
race,
Tio
bro.
got a group of
Boxing is
people who
about
think he's
race.
greatest.
T.O. is what? What
What?
race is T.O.?
And
Mexican.
I don't know what he is, to be
Yeah,
honest.
but he one of them light skinned looking people, racially ambiguous. He could go for Mexican. He could go for one of them Puerto Rican. He go for one of
He,
those,
he had Clay Thompson. He had Clay
Yeah,
Thompson.
yeah, Clay Thompson, exactly. Clay Thompson. So when people with
I don't
that
know
type
who
of
he is.
phenotype and aesthetic, when they jump up in weight, the world is gonna make excuses for them when they lose, right? But then
For
if a
sure.
brother like Adrian Broner jump up in weight and he get his ass whooped, there's no excuses. So that's the difference. You're not gonna get credit beating up on a member of the other nations, whether he's white, you know what I mean, whether he's mixed race, Arab. You're not going to get credit if they jump up and wait and fight you. You're not. They're gonna say you ain't had no business fighting anyway. He's smaller. You think Errol Spence got credit for Mikey Garcia? No.
Yeah, they gonna make that excuse, but anytime you fight a smaller man, they're gonna make an excuse. That's just
No, because nobody made an excuse with Hagler and Hearn. They didn't care because there's two black men. Who gives a damn? Boxing is racial first. Always apply to racial, and then you understand. Okay, this is where people get these sentiments from. Then they assess it from skill and all that. First,
But
it's from race. You know how we
KJ,
know? Because Floyd, the best thing they ever seen, and they still don't give him no respect.
But KJ do got a point because it be people at my work thinking Conor beat Floyd.
Oh yeah, well they know Conor got stopped.
They be saying Pacquiao beat Floyd.
Yeah, well yeah,
Nah.
they have to.
I'm telling you, bro. There's a lot of people out there saying stuff like this.
Bro,
A
they're
lot
gonna
of them
say
just
every.
Floyd
biased.
Mayweather showed every. You know what Floyd
You at the
was?
top.
Floyd showed every black man that in life you should never, ever, ever judge yourself by what other people say about you. Floyd Mayweather was unarguably the greatest boxer of this generation, and most people will refuse to give that man his credit, even though he kept on fighting the best, he kept on beating the best, he kept on working hard. That just shows you that it's not what you do as a black man, it's you. They have a problem with you. So you know what that means? You should not be paying any issuance. You should not take them serious when they try to assess you as a person because they're talking out of their ass. They're not even being fair. They're not being real judges. They're basically saying, listen, I'm jealous of you. So whatever you do, I'm going to make it look negative. That's it. That's what Floyd Mayweather taught the black man, if you was paying attention. Now, most black men are haters they damn self. So they didn't learn that. But I learned. Watching Floyd, I learned. I don't got no friends. I mean, I learned, okay, cool. That's how it is. That's how these other races, that's how they look at it. So I will never go and ask somebody, why do you think I post whatever I want? I post whatever I want. They say, oh, I don't agree with this. I don't give a fuck.
Ooh, KJ, what that Bud video at?
What ball you
With the
talking
net.
about? Huh?
With the net. With the one where you talking about with the net, did he wear to get in the Errol Spence fight?
With the what?
You remember you said you remember you said you gonna make a video of Bud, like, you know what I'm saying, wearing the net to the Errol Spence fight?
Yeah. I mean, I don't like, I put it in my notes, but you know, life, and then I get other ideas.
Oh yeah.
They say Shakur beating everybody. Shakur not gonna get a chance to beat everybody because they ducking him.
Oh yeah, speaking of Shakur, that nigga seen your post on Twitter. I seen that on Twitter.
Yeah, he posted. Somebody else posted on Twitter and he reposted. But like I said, Nina, I'm not all. Listen, let me tell you something, bro. The Bible say everything that's done here will not be remembered. The heavens and the earth are gonna be destroyed. This whole place and all of the accolades, everybody always talking about, the Michael Jacksons, the LeBron James, the Michael Jordans, all these people that we supposed to worship like they God. Every feat that man has accomplished, the motherfuckers who built the pyramids, nobody knows who they are today. They're nothing. That's how it's going to be when Christ come back and destroy this place, bro. So I don't need people to be like, oh, this man is a genius. Look at what he said about boxing. Look at this. Look. Oh, Pat, let's give him $220 million. He's great. I don't need nobody tell me shit. You know why? Because all of this stuff is going to come to nothing, bro. Everything that we doing now is going to come to nothing. It's not going to matter in the next world. So let them keep stealing my shit, and hopefully they get rich off of it. But life is short. You could be rich today and die that same day. Your life is over. Now you waiting on the judgment day. So it don't matter. They said if you're great, you will dominate the lower classes also. He has grown man strength. Who got grown man strength? Shakur's in his prime. He needs to make a move now. Shakur should have made the move with Devin Haney. He fucked that up.
Yeah. But
nobody wants to fight him. He's too dominant of a fighter and he don't make money. Why doesn't he make money? He's himself. Stop acting like you're gonna go. Even with this, talking about he wanted my next fight. I want my next fight to be a war. You're not a war type fighter. So stop marketing yourself like that. All it does is piss people off. Like
because Shakur say that.
Get home,
Shakur say some shit like that and fight differently.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give you $500 when Christmas come around, and you only give them $50. They're gonna be mad. They're not gonna be appreciative. They're gonna be like, bro, okay, I appreciate it 50. You said you give me 500. It was a lot of things I was planning on getting. Shakur selling wolf tickets, talking about he gonna do this, he gonna do that, he gonna go to war. That's not who you are in the boxing ring. So how about you market yourself as a pure boxer? You market yourself as Danny Phantom. You know what I mean? Can't touch this. MC Hammer, you can't. I'm too fast. I'm too quick. My defense, I have him punching air. Market yourself in a different way so that way the people already know what to expect.
Bro, they be trying to just act like Tank, bro, like monkey see, monkey do type stuff. Cause you see how Tank be like,
Nah, I ain't talking about mental war. Go
you in
ahead.
my 67 fight deal, but you finna retire, bro. That's why Shakur be saying stuff like that. He just be trying to get the attention Tank again, bro.
What you mean?
They attention seekers, bro.
Yeah, they should be attention seekers. They're entertainers. An entertainer, you need to get attention. The more attention you get, the more money you get.
Facts.
Pablo Cinco, you gotta subscribe. They're boxing losing money. That's why these fights not
Not,
happening.
not,
No,
not
the fights
really.
aren't happening because somebody will get their ass whooped. Not about no losing money. When two fighters get together that you don't know who's gonna win, you make money. Say KJ, would you fight Canelo? Yes. I would take away his hook and beat him. Say no, I got Ali and Sugar Ray over Floyd. Okay, that's fine.
Hell no. I mean, that's opinion, I guess.
I disagree. Yeah, I disagree, but that's fine. I mean, I think Floyd and Sugar Ray are neck and neck, but Floyd was more disciplined than Sugar Ray. Floyd didn't abuse his body with substances, so I would have to pick Floyd. Ali is not in neither one of them dudes' atmosphere.
Nah.
He's not far behind them, but he's not. He's not in the atmosphere though. Like he's not. He's not in the room with them. He like right outside because I had to respect Ali as a strategist. KJ, would you fight your best friend for $500,000? No. The Tyrese, can you come up with better questions, bro? We having real boxing.
He's spending.
Tyrese, you always be on this shit, man. Man.
He's
But
spending that
what
shit
I
like
finna say,
5 times.
you don't need the attention seek, man. Look at Devin Haney. He don't be attention seeking.
Yes, he does.
Now
Devin
Devin
Haney
Haney,
got tatted up. Why would Devin Haney doesn't even come? Why is Devin tatted up on his whole leg?
that's
Wait,
just
who?
his swag. You feel
No.
me?
Ain't
Wait,
no
Bro,
who?
you
swag my
probably got
ass.
a KJ. You probably got a certain swag. You probably wear hats, and people
No.
probably be like, "Why KJ wear hats?"
Wearing that hat and getting the tat is not the same, bro.
I'm
That's
just, I'm
not
just
the
saying.
equivalent.
I'm just saying. Like you probably got different.
Why did Devin tat up his whole leg?
Everybody got different swag, bro. Tank tat up his
It,
whole body.
nah, because they be leaving with with Allah a lot, so I wouldn't have did that.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's another thing. You talking about the Muslim shit, but you tat up your whole leg. Where is he getting that from?
I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying because I know Muslims with tats. I'm not saying that.
No,
But
I'm saying no. You're not supposed to have no
you know,
goddamn tattoo. Nobody perfect, but it
no,
states out in
nobody's
the
perfect.
Quran and in the Bible. You're not supposed to get it. So if you claim that you're a
Nah.
Muslim, why get a tattoo? That's not like a sin where it's like, oh damn, there's some serious temptation right now. This girl just came and threw some ass on me. Like, nah, bro. You paying money to go get a tat on your body that you know you're not supposed to have. But that's besides the point. My point is, why would Devin do that? Why would a man get tattoos? For what? Attention. You want somebody to ask you about the tattoo. You want women to see the tattoo and be attracted to the tattoo.
Tyrese
Want
who
the
wins,
attention, but I
Devin or
think
Tio at 140.
Dev want the attention, but I think his pops want the attention for him more than he wanted. He don't know how to go about it. His pops be talking too much.
There's nothing wrong with wanting attention depending on your job occupation. Some
But
jobs, if you don't get attention, you don't get money. If you're a boxer with no attention, you're not getting money and you're taking the same damage or worse damage. So it is what it is.
Well, I was
man, that
responding.
just
It isn't black and white like, oh, you want attention. Them niggas lame. Or he did that. It's nuance. So you have to understand why is somebody doing something, not what they're doing. Why are they doing what they're doing?
Yeah, well, I was responding.
Devin Haney was killed at 140. Devin.
I was responding because somebody said he don't want attention, but he do.
bro, that's just a agenda. Like what I see is different from what I see, bro. I see Devin that he respect his father. He left the girls alone and focus on straight boxing, bro. He don't, that's a good dude.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
Devin personally, but I think he's a good dude too.
Yeah.
I think he disciplined. I agree with you on that for sure.
Teal will run through Devin. Bro, Teal can't beat anybody that knows how to box going forward, backwards, and to the side. If you know how to move around in the ring, Teal not beating you.
Tio won't be that dude that just fought Leon Paro.
Richardson Hitchens,
Yeah, he won't beat him.
if Teal go in there and let his hands go, he could beat him. But the thing is, them dudes, they get so caught up in that man hype. You know why? These guys don't know how to duck under a punch. They don't know, like Richardson Hitchens only throwing 1 or 2 punches. So if you come in there with some Tyson head movement, you move out the way, and you let your hand go, you're going to hit him every time. Richard Hitchens not
Hey,
throwing 5, 6
They
punches.
robbed
He's
Jermaine
throwing
Ortiz. I
like
don't give a fuck
1,
what
2, but
nobody
he's
say.
throwing it straight 2.
Hey
Ortiz
Nina,
got robbed against T.O.
hey Nina, his ass getting robbed if he fight T.O. If he go
I
in
ain't
there
gonna lie though, bro. It
fight,
look like he'll
Yeah,
get
Hitchens
get
don't
in
do
there and make
enough,
you
bro.
think though. He just a make you think, bro.
Make
yeah,
who
but
I
think?
was watching him. That was my first time watching him. I'm like,
Bro,
oh
I
yeah, he
watched
kind
that
of know what he
motherfucker so
doing.
many times. Only thing I think when I watch Hitchens is why this brother don't let his hands go. Hitchens has one of the best frames
Hitchens
in
will not
boxing.
hit
He's
10s.
tall as hell, long as hell, and fast. He never lets
hey,
his hands go, bro. If you
hey
get
Nina,
down with a real dog with some head movement, you're gonna lose.
if he don't
Anybody
get
that
in there,
throws punches and move their head is gonna beat Hitchens.
even if he get in there and he beat T.O., if he don't convincingly beat him, he gonna lose.
I
Man,
hope not, because I don't think Tio could
Jermaine
beat
Ortiz
Hitchens.
got
Hitchens,
robbed against
at least
T.O.
Hitchens know how to take a step back and punch. So I don't think Tio could beat him. But I hope that one day Hitchens let
But
his
I'm saying
hands
if he don't, I'm
so he can
saying the
be
judge is
dominant.
going. I'm saying the judge is going
Yeah,
to give it to
exactly. You
T.O.
throw the same 1-2 all day, Tyrese, and that's a great point, man. Way to step your game up.
I'm saying the judge is going to give it to T.O. if it's a close fight. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they probably are. They
So,
said y'all
so
think
if
Munguia washed. He low key was dominating until it happened. Bro, Munguia not washed. Munguia was always an average fighter. That's
Yeah,
what.
he always ass. That's what he is.
Yo, I'm gonna get out of here. I just want to do an hour today. I gotta train them all, fellas. But I appreciate y'all. In this small hour, we talked about a myriad of topics. And it was a good boxing talk. And I ain't gonna be really doing the Bible talk too much. I don't know, they got me in my element because they talking about shit like Nina started with the people stealing my content and all of that. But one thing I want people to understand about KJI things here don't really matter. Like, you got your time period to try to accomplish your goals. You may do it or you may not. But this is finite. The next world, if you get in there, is forever. So we're gonna be our people. Our race is gonna be a total flip flop of the world according to the Bible. So we can't even be caught up in people stealing from us. Everything that is America has been stolen pretty much from black people. They steal your identities. Most of the big buildings that you see, I walk around Baltimore, some of the best buildings that you see, they didn't even build those buildings, bro. But they'll lie and say they did. They didn't build. They can't construct buildings like that. Their brain don't work how our ancestors' brain work. See what I'm saying? So a lot of things are stolen. Now they stealing our woman. You see a lot more and more black women dating outside their race. So this is not our rest. Everything that we do is going to be stolen, copied to somebody else's benefit. And it's fine because that's their right. They're going to get to live 40, 50, some of them 80, some of them 100 years, right? And they're going to get to be on top. But when we on top, it's going to be eternal. So it's fine. You can take a black woman, take my little content, steal everything, try to keep me broken all that. I don't give a fuck. See you on the other side. All
You
right, bro.
said something then, boy.
Y'all have a good night.
easy, man. Tell them niggas stop talking about Travis Hunter girl, man. Go get you a woman.
No, Travis. I'm gonna say this about Travis. Travis gotta be careful. You gotta be careful because Travis don't understand that, bro. You could get as many women as you want. You Travis Hunter. A lot of brothers think they gotta be all dealing with all of this problem with their woman. No, you're Travis Hunter. You about to have millions in the bank. You can have 20 women if you want. All of them have to be in check. They got to be respectful. They have to understand that it's their duty to make you happy. They're supposed to serve you. That's what they were put on earth to do. If you can't find women that agree with that, on this side in America, take your ass to Africa. There's a bunch of women over there that know that. So Travis Hunter, he got to be careful, bro. You got to be careful. But yeah, people do be in people's business. Personally, I don't give a fuck if Travis is on him. Whatever he do, he got to live with it. So, but all right, Bricks, you have a good one, brother. Peace.